want my picture taken.
All right, that's funny.
Okay. Okay. Now, when we go out of this, when you go out of the driveway,
That's,
you make a right.
yeah.
You go down to the stoplight, you make a right.
Yeah.
And then you drive up that road.
I'm not going to drive.
Well, whatever.
Drive. He's going to drive. This is the smoking area. This is the smoking
Yes,
area.
would you like an ashtray?
Here, can you give 2 reasons why somebody would want to visit Philadelphia?
City of brotherly love.
Right.
Right?
City of brotherly love.
And what's
And
this?
it's springtime. It's beautiful. Everything is
Yes, it is
blossoming.
pretty here.
So.
Okay, well that's good now. All right.
It is pretty here now. Really. Things are improving.
I should have. Okay.
Hello, Howie. How are you?
W-
Sorry you couldn't make it down.
Yeah. WA2TVE.
WA2TV, K3UKW, Philadelphia. How are you?
Okay, gotcha. Okay, tell me about this review. Go ahead.
It's the Philmont Radio Club, which is the Franklin Institute. And it's 147030. Nice repeater.
It says go northwest less than 100 feet, turn left on North Main Street and go northwest 0.3 of a mile. And continue on Cowpath Road and go northwest about 100 feet. I'm in the area, right? You're in the area, but those instructions are, in some cases, absolutely wrong. Okay, well, between now and Wednesday, will you find out how to get to 501 Fairgrounds from my house? Okay. Okay, and I will put you on, starting out, 309. Is there a breaker? Yeah, he's
This
saying...
guy here talking, the other guy
They
talking,
sound like CVS.
is
You
Jim.
also included something on Broad Street.
W3AAA. No, BBB. W3BBB.
Turn right on Broad Street and go northeast for less than 100 feet.
I wonder how he got a call like that.
Trying to get to 501.
Been around since year 1.
Really?
That is correct. And from my house. I'll find out. Thank you, sir. That must be your Hatfield package, Jim. That's where it is, Al. But first, they're getting on 463 and then they're making a couple of turns. But still, one of the places we want to look at is one that we had discussed before, a so-called deluxe 3-bedroom, which I think you said was made out of 2 bedrooms or something like that. And we'd like to...
You just called my answering service.
You know, I forgot my hat Thursday, where I go for physical therapy. I left my gray hat on the shelf, remember? I had to go back for it.
I don't wear hats. That way I don't have to forget them.
You're a wise guy.
I know.
What's the matter with you? Up there. I should have said the same thing to you. What's the matter with you?
What?
Mommy said to me, what's the matter with you? How come you left your hat? Well, she left her hat. I should have said to her the same thing. What's the matter with you?
It's very easy to do.
Here.
Here we go.
Okay. What's today? Saturday, April what? 23rd?
Yeah,
April 23rd, 1999.
24th.
24th. And we're in Plymouth Meeting, Pennsylvania, at a DoubleTree Inn, right near the Pennsylvania Turnpike. Our cameraman is Tony Macero, K3UKW, and that's about it.
So I'm gonna take a picture.
Thursday, Eddie?
You don't see much out here, do you? Well, no, that's a very good tie. Forget. Yeah, just stand.
Is that your tie, Larry?
Yeah, that's a Brooks Brothers tie. That's a good tie. Hey, you look good. Okay.
I don't know if I should wear this too.
What?
I don't know if I should wear this too.
What do you mean?
Spice of life, you know, so it started out as a delivery magazine. Took a long time to figure that one out. That was a tough one to
I always wondered that, and I think I've asked the question before. No one never answered my question.
It was actually suggested to a teacher who started it by a professor.
I think it's only 15 or left.
I did in school. But they kept that neat. Yeah, but it was, yeah, from the 70s. He's a really talented I heard there was a benefit once. And I was going to take access to
You're just a regular traveler. Where to?
He's a director. He's directing a player.
Okay. I bet you read the Red Ones.
So show me how you can walk good now.
Almost perfect. Almost like new.
You walk normal. Let me see.
Never knew I broke a foot. You would never know I broke a foot. You lock the car?
No, I'll do it now. Okay.
Hello, Howie.
Okay, you can say more than that. Welcome to Pennsylvania. A proxy welcome.
A proxy welcome to Pennsylvania.
Okay. All right. I'm taking the, those are the garlic. That's the garlic. Next to it is the onions. And next to that is, what's next to that one there?
Radishes.
Radishes.
Carrots.
Carrots. Okay, and the dill's going to go in the...
Beets and carrots and lettuce.
Right here. Alright. Okay, you think you'll put the dill in by the white fence?
Probably.
Okay, the dill probably will go in by the white fence. Yeah, that's a good location, nice and sunny.
Yeah.
And these are the chives are already up. These are the chives. They're already up. Yeah.
I wonder how good you can transplant the chives.
You probably have to take the whole thing. I don't think they transplant that well. Unless you take a whole clump, I'm not certain.
Well, that's what I'm thinking. If I got like 5 or 6 clumps of these and one with I ought to put like 1 or 2 clumps over in there with the dill, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I don't know that much about herbs. What I did was I grew each one separately here last year and I labeled them, you know, what I had. But this way, if I had something nice, it wouldn't take over everything if they spread, you know?
What was growing there? It's marked, but I can't see it. Something.
Basil.
Oh.
Basil didn't do very well.
It was too sunny here for it? I think basil requires shade.
I had parsley, curry, sage, savory, peppermint, spearmint. A friend of mine, I gave my friend a whole bag of herbs and she dried a whole bunch and kept what she wanted and gave me the rest.
Oh, really?
And if she likes to do that sort of stuff, I'll probably do the same
Yeah,
thing
give her
this
the
year.
dill. Give her some of the dill to
Give her
try
some
out.
dill to process and let her
Yeah.
keep what she wants. Yeah, I did my own garlic.
I like it. What kind of garlic are you growing there? You
I'm
know?
not even sure.
It's not elephant garlic, not that big stuff.
I don't think so. I got 3 types of onions. I got white onions, yellow onions, and red onions. That's probably, I mean, I'm not going to store too many onions. That's probably a good supply of onions, though, wouldn't you think?
Oh, sure.
15 or 20 pounds, maybe?
Oh, you're going to get that out? That's plenty.
I mean, wouldn't you think that'd be about what I'd get out of there?
Well.
So, like, say, from late summer until November, I mean, I shouldn't have to buy any onions.
No. No, not at all. Onions are funny because you can go to a restaurant, ask for their old onions, and just stick them in the ground. And,
Pretty sure. I'm not positive. It's either a grackler or a cowbird.
oh, okay. Nobody likes cowbirds. Why is that? They drive away the songbirds, supposedly?
Cowbirds are sort of parasites. What they do is they lay their eggs in the nest of
That's it.
almost any other bird.
Right.
Whether it be a jay, a robin, or sometimes even a smaller bird like a warbler. Actually, probably more on smaller, equal size or smaller birds, more likely, because I mean they wouldn't want to put it in the nest of a
turkey,
a turkey or an eagle or something.
Yeah.
You know, songbirds. I've seen a male and a female both out here. Warblers are coming back.
I like them. I like those.
I've seen or heard a yellow warbler and possibly a redstart and yellow rumped warbler. Man, over in Proctor Park, there's one little area there I was looking at the other day, and there's a lot of warblers over there. I was just sitting in one little area, for maybe 20 minutes.
Huh.
And there were like 3 or 4 types of warblers or sparrows, which I could either hear. I saw 2 different kinds, and I think I heard about maybe 2 other kinds, but I'm not sure which ones they were. So I got to get a
Take a picture. What picture you want?
Peace sign? You sure? Sure, which one? Sure, which one, Justin?
You showed me.
Okay, you're next.
There you go.
Amy, you're good at these. Amy, did you get it?
She's got close. She's real close. Close your eyes. But we got to get your face paint and get you a tattoo yet.
Oh, that's its foot.
And we miss you. Come on up here.
Okay, watch out, guys. If you've already done, step back and let the other ones do it.
Go. This in your hand. Got it, hon? Sorry, didn't mean to get your hair. Come on up here. Don't be afraid. Ready? Wow, what'd you think? It was that easy? Okay, go. Okay.
Christine. Just peek over the side. What are you trying? I'm really gonna
Next. Hold that. Close your eyes. Boys cheat. I know that. Boys always cheat. Come on. Come up here. Ready?
Stand back, girl. So
1, 2, 3, go. Not Lynn's mom. Try over this way. Good deal. Ta-da!
I almost ran it.
Hold it. Yeah, you think you know until you spin. Close your eyes.
you got all kinds of names.
Okay, ready? Up here. Ready? You thought it was easy. Turn around. Go. There's no ball. We lied. There you go. Okay. You're pretty close. Right there.
I was close. I was close.
Got it?
I'm right here.
Close your eyes.
I'm right here.
All right, everybody step
We got
back.
the E. We got the E.
Oh, well, don't
Right
worry.
up here.
The pencil went through
Watch
the
out,
hole.
watch out, watch out. He may poke you with it. Ready? 1. Around. Go. Nope. Try the pole to the right.
Forward. Go forward.
Go forward.
You
Straight
can
ahead.
feel around with the other hand.
Good deal. Oh, it's not that bad. Some of you were over here.
I was down here.
There you
I
go.
was right here.
Got it?
I was
Hold
like
that.
the closest.
Close your eyes.
You got a beetle.
Right over here.
Uh-oh.
Now you gotta, what?
Sorry.
Hold on. Now, you gotta remember to go up, Kelly.
Yep, you gotta reach up.
Yeah,
Reach up.
reach up.
Up too high.
Too far.
Too high. Come on down. Up. There you go. Hey, not bad. She got Tigger's tail. Deal. Okay.
Tigger tail.
Let it come on back. You're too
Step back
close.
just a little bit.
Mommy.
Otherwise.
Yes, two tails.
Go. Walk over. You're not gonna miss your line.
Okay, come on up here. Watch out, watch out. We're going to go the other way with you. Turn and go. Ooh, hey. Right on Matt and Jim's, right there. Good deal. Close your eyes. Hold this. Are you going to do this? Are you getting online? I bet you could. I bet you could do it really good. You ready? Watch out. Turn, go. No cheating. Okay.
Who cheats?
Who cheated? Because the girls are getting better at cheating. Okay, come on, Drew.
I know that, Lynn.
Okay.
I didn't cheat.
That's because of Uncle
I
Mike.
didn't cheat.
Whoops.
Oh, yeah, right.
You're a
Well,
boy. You're not a girl.
they know how to be blind.
Right? It's true.
Right there around 10.
Oh,
you gotta get everybody back up.
Okay, come on out.
Babysitting his dog.
Okay, turn.
Yeah.
Now? Turn.
No,
Go,
I'm
Drew.
getting, next weekend, and I think I got him for 3 weeks.
Right.
All right.
3 weeks? Where's he going?
My turn.
Did you get a new dog?
Okay.
I didn't tell you?
No.
The dog had a heart attack. So
Me.
he wants to retire the dog before it drops dead. Like
On a
the
path, watch.
dead.
Turn, go. Go. All right.
Aren't you supposed to let him walk a few feet?
You got it.
Just one kid.
What
She
we got
had a
here?
party every year.
We got Christian, Amy, and who's this? And Christine. All right, Christian and Christine. They get a prize.
Hey, don't
You
forget.
can because it's
You're
your
the
birthday.
birthday girl.
You get all kinds of prizes when you go
And
home.
he does. He spins them around and they for what? Well, yeah, you're supposed to so you can get lost a little bit.
No, we didn't want him tripping into the pole. What? Yeah, he did. He was the last one. Yeah, there you go. All right, go. Go get it.
Come on. Get some. Get some.
No, you're not going. I want you on this.
Scott! Scott! Whoa, Mommy! Where's my bag?
That's a damn pretty hard thing. If anything broke, don't pick it up.
Who broke it?
Who was the last one swinging?
Told you I well
The power
open.
pack.
Be careful with Grandma's cane. She
Or
needs
where's
it.
Grandma's cane?
Hey, this is on right there. Moogie got all the gum. Moogie got
I think it was all mixed. The whole time.
I only got this. I only got this. Guys, I only got this. I got more than that. What? Yeah, because I only got this. Here, you want some mine?
There you go. Maybe someone will share.
Here, man. Yeah! Mom, I don't want cupcakes.
Hello to WA2 TVE.
Hey Howard, how you doing?
Okay.
How's the bees doing? Go ahead.
Go ahead. We're all right.
Taking the bees. See you at Cortland.
Okay.
All right, Denise. You gotta pay for them.
Oh, this is.
Won't they let you sit down? I'll get your chair. Want me to get your chair? I'm a nice guy. Can you get enough light, or you want to go in the back? Back?
Oh, there's plenty of light. There's plenty of light. That's the good thing about this. It'll go down to no light.
That's great. That's 0 lux?
0 lux.
No kidding.
Yeah. It's got a 0 lux. See that?
Boy, I love that.
Why don't you get yourself one?
I should.
Yeah,
I
really?
haven't got you guys' monies.
Get.
My Mavic, like, there was a full moon
Yeah.
one night, and it didn't even take the full moon.
On May, what's today's date? 22nd, filling out raffles for 50-50 drawing. I'm buying $5 worth, and we hope to win. I'm going to put my name down, and I'm going to put my brother's name down, my mother's and father's name down. Especially my mother's, because she always wins these things. She has an uncanny ability of doing this. Okay, now. What do I do? Oh, on each. All right, I'll do on each one. All right. Also, can you give me one good reason why a person would want to live in New Berlin?
One, it's a quiet town.
It's a quiet town.
Yeah.
Not much you can do, but there is things that are different.
You can look into the
Oh. They have basketball courts where you can play basketball. Of course, all the kids come roller skating down here, rollerblading.
Do they allow rollerblading?
Yes, they do.
Even on the sidewalk?
And you can go bike riding and hiking.
With the cards, because I really wanted to get.
And do they have? I saw some horses. Do they have horseback riding?
No.
No. They do.
Sometimes. It depends on what you're doing and who owns the horses.
And there were some tennis courts. So you probably tennis, I suppose. And how many kids graduate in your graduating class?
No comment. In our sophomore class is 30.
30. And what percentage of that goes on to college? Half?
Half.
Half? And where would you say of that half, what college do they mostly go to?
There's some that go to SUNY, there's some that go to Colgate, depending on the grades that they have. There's many different. UCLA.
Great, UCLA. How they? Wow. I'm impressed. All right. What else can we think to ask? Do you know how to work a camcorder?
I've never worked one.
You never worked a camcorder?
Just hold it still.
Because you could ask your friend the same question and see what answers you get. You might get different. You might get different answers.
Yeah, I'm good at working for camcorder, for God's sake.
Okay, I'll give you 5 or 6.
Hey, Jen, smile. Good.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5. Okay. And you know what? I think we should give the cameraman a chance. So you think she was a good camera woman? Is there such a word?
I don't know. Good job.
Okay, we're gonna give you a chance. What's her name?
Tara.
Terry.
Tara.
T-E-R-A-H. T-E-R-A-H. A very common name, I'm certain. All right, we'll just put Tara. We figure if Tara wins, they'll know who Tara is. Tara, right? Tara, the salesperson.
Yeah.
Oh, the salesperson. Salesperson of ticket. Okay.
And I'm Jennifer.
Oh, and who are you?
I'm Jennifer. Her
Jennifer.
friend.
All right. So you think we should give her half?
Sure.
All right, Tara and Jennifer. All right. So if you guys win, you
keep the short part.
Oh.
With the numbers on the back of them, so.
All right. Oh, I didn't put the numbers on the back.
That's okay. And if you're not here during the drawing, they can call you. They call you.
Tell them they can call Colette. We accept Colette calls for money. We don't accept calls for new windows, light bulbs, or anything else that they're selling.
Okay.
Sears Robot. Anything else we should talk about here in New Berlin?
I don't know. I'm not from New Berlin.
Oh, where are you from?
Maryland.
Maryland?
Mhm.
Well, give me one good reason why you like to live in Maryland as opposed to.
There's normal people.
What city in Maryland? What town?
Mount Airy. Mount Airy.
Is it near Washington?
Pretty close. It's not too bad.
Have you ever heard of?
So we're gonna get back.
Oh, okay. Is that the end of our session? That's the end of our film?
What?
Are we running out of tape?
How
many minutes does it say left? It's up.
It says 59 minutes, I think.
59 minutes of.
It says 59 minutes on that side.
Right. Okay, that's it, I guess.
And I hit stop.
What's this?
This is New Berlin.
Yeah, so you're the sheriff.
Hey, Grandma.
That's nice.
Where are you?
Go.
I spent a year in Buffalo and in Charlotte I lived. One of the main reasons why I moved back is because I didn't feel that a large city was any place to raise kids. And I knew I wanted to have kids someday and I wanted them to be in a neighborhood where they could play and be safe. And I like to be able to take walks by myself and not worry about weirdos mugging me. And I like the community where I know people and people know me. Everybody knows me. I go up the street, I know everybody. It's a lot nicer than living in an anonymous society.
Can you see yourself?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Tell you just been in honor society. You just you were just inducted
Okay, we
to honor
we
society.
want 2 good reasons why you like to live in New Berlin.
Oh, why you like to live in New
I don't
Berlin?
really live in town though.
Oh, well, wherever.
She lives in the country.
She lives in the country.
Why? Give me 2 good reasons why you like to live in the country.
Because you love the farm and the good fresh air.
Don't feed her the answer. We need real answers.
Because I like to ride my go-kart on the dirt roads.
Jill.
And you have a second reason?
What should we put on here?
No second reason?
Good wide open
You know what?
spaces.
Yeah.
Good fresh air.
I think
When
those
I was
answers
in
were
school,
fun.
I couldn't wait to move. I said, I'm going to college to place warm, getting out of New Berlin. And then once I moved out of New Berlin, I missed it terrible. You appreciate it more when you come back. You appreciate it more when you grow up and move away.
That's true. Never go back to the city. I really enjoyed country life. You know, you have your open space, you can breathe, and people are so much friendlier around here. Down the city, nobody wants to know you, you know.
No, and they always assume you're out to take advantage of them.
Yeah.
You can't be nice to anybody.
I know it.
making it, and they couldn't turn the gun
All
around to
mine
fire
were
it on
green,
us.
and then I just finished the red one, and now I have a yellow one.
Okay.
And since at the beginning of the Civil War, a lot of arms that were left over from the Mexican War was used at the beginning of the war until the steel mills and stuff could get up steam to make the big guns.
What do you shoot out of it?
Well, it's called a 12-pound Hollister because it would shoot a 12-pound ball out of it. You would use a solid ball shot against counter battery if you were firing against Union artillery, or if you were shooting on hard ground or rocky terrain, hoping that if the ball hit just before the Union troops, it would act like a bowling ball.
Taking off the legs.
Oh, you're the
Right, we're
Confederate?
Confederates.
Oh, okay.
And then you have a can that would be filled with 1-inch solid lead balls packed in sawdust in a can. They would shove down there, and they call that canister. And that would make that act like a great big shotgun. And that's what you see if you watch Civil War movies and whatnot, and you see the infantry coming on these guns, and all of a sudden the smoke goes, and all of a sudden there's a great big hole. Well, that was great big pellets going out, knocking down all the soldiers that were approaching.
For every inch barrel.
And they did have case shot, which would have little steel balls in a solid, it would be a hollow ball that would have a hole in it that you would call, say, to the guy that was bringing it out of the limber box, that you wanted a 5-second fuse. He would cut it off at an estimated guess where it would take, say, 400 yards to get out there before it would blow.
Oh.
So they would stick it down there with this fuse in the hollow ball, stuff it down in there, and then when it fired out, the fire would light the fuse on its way out, and hopefully if the gunner's geometrics and whatnot were correct, it would explode over top of approaching infantry, cavalry, and explode in little pieces, or the shrapnel bullet, which would be the same thing, with little mini balls blowing all over the place overhead.
That's your fuse?
This is being fused, but we also use quills, which are named after goose quills.
Oh.
And you would stick these down that porthole into the powder. You'd hit this, and this being filled with gunpowder would work its way right down into the big charge and then blow out. So you get the blow out with the bullet and the back pressure coming up
Where's the powder at?
out of the vent hole.
For the year that we got invented, we got a wagon. Come in wide use, and the United States used it. We got a couple guys looking at actually horses. So we're all we had 38 and we're scattered from Montreal, Virginia, Vermont, Malone, Syracuse, Mon Valley, Indian Lake.
There's a sponge. So the procedure would be,
we're spread out, but we do.
you would have a man back here, and he would have 10 to vet.
We go see about 6 or 7 schools.
Be no air going down in that.
We march in Memorial Day parades, 4th of July parades.
Nothing can breathe in a vacuum.
That's great. So,
Okay, if we're going to fire this, we're going to have plenty of clearance back of us
we're doing much
for safety. Well, I've got the protection here. I wouldn't be up here without it.
I'll say nothing.
Where's John Wilkes?
I'm back in.
Watch the camera. Watch out.
All right, first of all, I'd like to thank you for showing up this afternoon, okay? This is an outfit that we portray, the 55th Virginia Volunteer Regiment out of Virginia, okay? We're referred as the Middlesex Artillery Company B of the 55th Virginia. Basically, we dress in red because the red stood for artillery. This is called a 12-pound Mountain Hauser, okay? Shoots about 1,600 yards, which is basically 16 football fields and soccer fields. Okay? And it's pretty accurate. We have a 1-man, 2-man. Our 3 and 4 does the loading as far as the fuse, and he fires it. Okay. Then we have our gunner, and then we have a pack mule, and we have a powder monkey, which basically takes care of the box because of gunpowder. Okay. It's a situation where it could be very dangerous to the public or to ourselves, so we basically try to push safety as much as possible. What we're carrying on our sides, some of us, is what they call the 44 black powder pistol, okay, which was a typical weapon that an artillery person would do if they were getting overrun by the cavalry or infantry. This would be the last defense. After we spiked them, what they call it, spiking the gun, so they couldn't turn it on us. Also, with this as a weapon, we have what they call the artillery swords, okay, basically to help support defense. We have the 1-man, which would go in and surge it or worm it, which is that tool there. He would also have what they call the dry sponge, because you have to dry the cylinder, because you don't want any wetness in there, because you're going to put a flame through there. The number 2-man, okay, would have what they call the wet sponge. The purpose of the wet sponge is to lubricate and kill any flame that's in there. The number 3-man would be the venting of the hole. We have a porthole here where the fuse goes in. He's got to keep that air tight, okay, so you hear, and you will hear a pop, okay? If you don't hear that, then he's not keeping a good seal back there, which is a safety issue. Okay? His instruments, and he'll go over that in a second. This is a Prairie Mountain Hauser, 12 pounds. Basically what it did was shot a 12-pound shot out of it, okay? You could, and I had a gentleman ask about the shots that came out here. You had canister, okay? You had solid shot, okay? You had the blade fuse. What's another one? Case shots. Basically, depending on what the gunner or the officer wanted to shoot at, would be dependent on the canister or the grape shot. And basically, if you know what a shotgun shell is, that's basically what the cannon shoots, okay? If you're shooting at a fortress, okay, you want the solid shot. Or, like I was telling a gentleman, you shoot a bowling ball out there, and as you know, the medical technology back those days, if I hit that limb, we amputated that limb. If I hit this limb, we amputated that limb, okay? And that would be just like a bouncing ball out there trying to hit things. Canister shot or solid shot or grape shot would basically be for infantry and cavalry. Okay. Might go over here. This is number 3 and 4-man. This is called a thumber, because my thumb is the most important part of my body. Here I create the vacuum when they use the sponge. Like I told you, if I don't have a good seal, you won't hear the pop at the end. If I don't have a good seal, there's still embers could be hanging in there. I have to, also I prick the sponge, they call it a prick. It's just a big ice pick, only it's made out of brass, so it don't create any sparks. Once they load the gun, he'll call for spare the piece for firing. What do you call it? Prime the piece. For that time point on until the gun goes bang, the gun belongs to me, because I'm the only one that's doing anything there. I have to prick it, I have to prime it, and I have to fire it. So if I don't fire, it's no longer my responsibility. Then it comes to the poor sucker up here in number 2 position. He has to go in after the dud. Now this is very dangerous, and so far we haven't had any problems. But if it don't go, you never know whether it's going to go, and he's in there trying to fish out the live round. So we try to make sure that it fires. If it don't go the first time, we'll shoot it and try it the second time. And then if it don't go, we have an extinguisher, which they didn't have back then. If we put on the hole, we try to blow it out. But if it was in the regular combat, they would flood it. If you pour it full of water, and let it set, and they call it big dead.
We've been firing this piece for 3 years, and we haven't, knock on wood, never had a misfire in this piece.
We roll the fire.
What did you mean by pinning? You mentioned pinning the gun when you were being overrun?
Spiking.
Or spiking, rather.
Basically, you drove a piece of steel in the porthole. Okay, so they couldn't turn the gun on you and fire when you're running away from them. We didn't do that too often, as far as running away.
That was a union trick.
I can't help that. You're gonna have to.
Anyway, this is what we fire. This will be our round. It contains 4 ounces of powder wrapped in aluminum foil. It goes in the end of the barrel. One of the rammers will ram it in. Other artillery pieces or reinforcements. We're going to go through a demonstration. Worm to piece! Wet sponge.
Now listen for the pop. You gotta have that pop. That's it vacuum.
Dry sponge. Wet sponge. Dry sponge. Advance around. Now, the man.
The ammo and the enemy. Because if they hit this, it blew up the whole piece. If they hit me, they replace me.
Ram the piece.
It's a small gun, so a lot of the stuff is done outside the wheels. On the big gun down there, okay, you would have to be on the inside of the wheel to do it. Okay? And you want your thumbs, when you're handling the instrument, you want your thumbs facing out. So if somehow that gets ejected, okay, it's not taking your thumb with it. Okay, it just goes right out just like a spear. Okay, so you want your thumb just like that when you're ramming. Now we're going to put this up here, and what that does is it tells everybody in the world of reenacting we have what they call a loaded weapon. Okay? If we cross them, we got a misfire. Okay? We got a problem. We got a dangerous gun here. Stay away. The Yankees or the Confederates would stay away from those areas. Okay? And we have what they call officer calls, and basically what it is a scenario's gone over probably hours before the battle. So if this gun's going to be taken, we know ahead of time, so one of us will die on the gun. So basically we'll stop any safety issues here. Okay? So now we got a loaded weapon.
Next command would be prime the piece.
Yep. This is where I print the chart. Now the gun is mine. Print the chart. Put in my goose quill. Hopefully I kind of hold on. I'm going to take my lens back. So then we come to the 20th century. Before you light it. Open your mouth, plug your ears if you have sensitive ears, okay? Open your mouth because of the percussion, okay? That will stop any ear.
Send him it. Okay, guys. Worm the piece. Wet sponge. Dry sponge.
It's a safety issue, and if we double swab it like we always do, and somebody forgets to something, then the other one reminds them. Okay?
Advance round. Canister shot, 200 yards. Ran the piece.
Now you notice we have a northern woman going across. Okay, so 50 points. There you go. We only go for hundreds. So what we're trying to do is get her out of the field of fire. Okay, so basically you got this kind of an angle. Okay. So what we're going to do, so we're going to try to avoid her. We're going to aim the piece now. Okay. Aim the piece. Prepare to fire! Fire! Where's the piece?
Thing shakes the ground. Thing shakes the
West one.
And who makes your uniforms?
I make them myself. I sew
And
them.
where do you get the ideas from?
I get them out of my history books.
And where do you get the materials? And
Fabric stores, and my neighbor has a lot of old material that she gives us.
how many times do you perform a year, more or less?
Probably anywhere from 3 to 5 times a year.
We have to allow ourselves time to
get down home.
Get down home.
Yeah.
It get dark.
Are you gonna come? Thank you.
You're welcome.